Of course, this is the season for coats, but that doesn't mean you can't be stylish underneath, right? Well, the ladies behind the Cincinnati edition of Style Edit is here this morning, and they have some great ideas. Marsha Ashley and Brock Tilford, they're here with us, and thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate it, ladies, and you look fabulous as always.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you know, every time I think of layering, it just seems like it's so hard to do. How do we even begin to do this? Let's begin with you, Marsha.
Well, I think our principle of how we start layering is you think about how your mom used to layer you when you were going out in the snow when you were a little kid. She would put undershirts and long johns and these long sleeve shirts and all of that with up top of sweaters. So like we kind of use that same principle. So you start with, you know, pants or leggings, and then you kind of go from there. So your first layer should always be, you know, a little bit longer and thinner, so you can build upon it. So you're not like, I can't put my arms down.
Right. We don't want to look like, you know, a little Eskimo where we can't walk, right?
Exactly.
Well, you know, tell us too, because you've got on a great layering look here, and we're going to show a picture that you can kind of talk over. But just to get us going, we're going to be talking about play first and kind of just having fun.
Okay. So on this image that we have now, to the left, there's a pair of leggings, and you have a longer tunic kind of top button up. So that's what Marsha was playing on, the longer length of the tunic and the thinness of the pant.
Okay.
And then we're going to throw a dress on top, which that's what Marsha actually has on today, and then a sweater with the coat. And then to the right, take a maxi dress out of your wardrobe. You wouldn't think this, but for the summertime, use those items that you wouldn't think to use in the winter. Throw a sweater on top with some boots, and you have a new outfit.
And what about for work too? Because we don't necessarily think about that for work. Marsha, what about work?
Yeah, I think the work layering is you really have to play on the colors and textures of what you're wearing. So on the left we have a tweed pant, and the top we have a fun blouse that you can layer over with a sweater and a blazer. So those are really simple things you can do. And then same on the right hand side, it's just you're playing with different colors, figuring out how to make your look still be interesting and professional at the same time.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, the holiday parties are over, but that doesn't mean the partying ends in Cincinnati.
Not.
What about going out?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, especially for New Year's, you bought that really sparkly, shiny dress, and you're like, where else am I going to wear this to? You can definitely incorporate that into a night out on the town again if you just put like a sweater over it with a nice oversized blazer and leggings or tights. You can still use that, so it'll get more than just the one where you spent so much money to get this cool dress for New Year's. You can definitely make, you know, it more wearable throughout the winter season.
And Brock, what's a final tip for us this winter?
Well, I would just encourage everyone to try to layer like we said, but just look at what I have on. I started with a thin layer, and think about your blazers that are in your closet right now. You wouldn't think to put them on underneath a vest or a fur. Go out and buy a fun fur and just add it to your blazer this year. I mean, it's a fun look. It's something that you probably wouldn't have thought of, but just try it.
And it does look like it is so much fun. I'm ready to go out there and get some myself. Hey, it's time to go shopping, ladies. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.